Back when I was fighting, women weren't even in the UFC, so that wasn't an option, but I always was looking for making a mark and creating a reputation for myself. The concept of doing martial arts was something that never had even occurred to me or I even knew was out there or something that you could do.
Sheila's always been very athletic, and so even very early on was very capable, and it was clear that she had an affinity for martial arts. You know, I didn't expect how far she would necessarily go with this, but she was always in there with the guys, holding her own. And so from very early on, it was clear that this was something that she would be good at.
Sheila went on to become the first woman in Canada to earn a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And in competition, she dominated the world stage, winning 4 world titles. And when she stepped into the world of MMA, she left no doubt. A perfect 3-0, every fight finished. At the height of her career, Sheila Bird was unstoppable, undefeated in the cage and respected around the world. But one day, she decided to step away from the sport.
I knew that I wanted to have kids. Brian knew that he wanted to have kids. And I was 38 and I had accomplished so much in martial arts and that it was time to potentially hang it up.
After 12 years away, her reason for returning was the same reason she left. Not for glory, not for legacy, but for her family.
When you become a mom, nobody can tell you you cannot do something, and nobody did. They just didn't tell you that. That may not be something that is that important to you anymore. The business became important to me because I needed to run a gym and be able to support my kids. But the fighting became less important to me after I had kids, and raising them became more important. It was at a moment where I decided, I think they need to see their mom do it. So yeah, that's why I got back into it.
When Sheila first told me she wanted to fight again, I had mixed feelings immediately. I didn't really know what I thought about it. She's getting closer to 50 than not, and even though she's always been very athletic all her life, with kids and all the things that we've been doing, it definitely was something that she hadn't been involved in as much.
If anybody were to go ask Brian if they were interested in fighting, his statement would be, get in the gym, train for a year, and show me that you're serious, and then we'll talk about it. So I knew without even asking him that if I wanted to fight again, I would have to put the time on the mat again and I would have to get back into shape.
My first impressions of Sheila as a striker is that she's strong, she hits hard. It's always exciting to work with someone who's blessed with the attribute of having knockout power. Sheila's a world champion, so when you have someone that has the ability to be able to reach that level, they have the ability to learn regardless of what discipline they're training in.
And within no time, it was only a few months, she's lost 35 pounds. She had her 6-pack back, and she was training twice a day and getting the best coaches and really focusing on these areas, and we started seeing some real changes really quick. And so then my confidence came back. It was like, yeah, she's got this.
Sheila has a great control over her emotions. She doesn't need to talk a lot. She doesn't need to hype herself up. Be scared of the calmest person in the room. She's definitely someone to be wary of.
I started back in August thinking about fighting again, and it was very challenging physically because I just wasn't even sure what I was capable of doing or how far I could go. And I have come a long way since then. Emotionally, this fight camp has been a reminder of what it feels like again. I feel really strong about the support behind me, and I feel like the whole team at Champions Creed and my family is just so excited for me.
I've always wanted to see Sheila compete live. For her to be doing this again after having kids and having so many other amazing things in her life, but still staying true to her passion, it was very exciting for me, and I have the utmost confidence in her.
I always was looking for making a mark and creating a reputation for myself. I don't care about any of that stuff anymore. All that I care about is that I got back in the gym, reignited the passion for martial arts in my life again, and show my team at Champions Creed, my kids, who I am and that part of my identity, and just doing it again for the love of the sport and just accomplish that goal.
The moment you've all been waiting for. Are you ready for absolute MMA impact? This is our main event of the evening. record, fighting out of Champions Creed MMA, Sheila
All right, ladies, we've gone over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Fight hard, fight fair. Touch them up. Go back to your corners.
What a main event do we have?
Oh boy.
I am absolutely beyond excited for this professional matchup.
Good kick. Good kick by Katie. She's coming in with some heat. Good punch and knee by Sheila there. And against the cage. Now this is more Sheila's domain. Big knees. I think she's going to try and pull her over this knee here after she beats her up. Back up. Ooh. Good right hand by Katie. She stayed in the fight. Ooh.
Sheila looking calm.
She ate that.
She ate that one.
Careful.
Sure.
Need to regain. I think she should shoot. There you go. Lock it up. There you go.
Got the hands locked to the back.
Cardio may play a big role in this if it goes that far.
This is a chess match between two incredible professional athletes, so it's a battle of inches, this one.
Sheila doing a good job of getting back to those underhooks and keeping that head pressure. Oh, she grabbed the cage.
Oh, and he's on top of that.
I didn't like that. That could have been monumental, but good knee by Sheila.
Being composed. Oh yeah,
Big
Sheila
punch.
breaks away.
Nice.
Looking to put in
Hands
damage.
up.
She ate one though. Oh, a little late there, but that was again a great round showing a technical pedigree of both athletes, and they were at a bit of a stalemate for quite a while there.
I would say Sheila took that round. Katie did some good punching in the beginning, and it was worrying me, but Sheila did a good job of tying her up and slowing down the pace and bringing the fight to her world. So I'm definitely going with Sheila.
Cage control for sure, but is it enough to be able to win?
Here we go, round two.
Big punches there by Sheila. Katie landed a few of her own though. She's trying to press. Good right hand though there at Katie. Katie's starting to do a good job at pressing here.
Oh, that was a big knee.
But this is now back to tie-up city. She's going to lock her hands here. Don't give her no space. If she has hard punches, this is a good way to take that away from her.
And you can see Katie really
Nice knee
wants
again
to
by
get
Sheila.
away from her.
Katie's got some good punches, but she needs to be able to keep her distance.
And huge shots by Sheila Byrne. Katie Casimir, though, still moving forward.
Nice right hand by Sheila. She's just sticking and moving now. Nice knee right. That knee to the right hand's been working for Sheila.
The chin and the relentless forward pressure by Katie has been her tool.
And right hand again by Sheila. Good right hand.
Good right hand by Sheila.
Oh, big right hand. She's taking all of them.
That one hurt!
Oh, but big hook right back. Sheila needs to be careful.
Both fighters taking damage and dealing damage. She has not missed a single right hand.
Big right hand again.
And the big right hand is now taking its toll on Katie's face. She's starting to get some swelling showing up now from that right hand.
You can see the mouse under the eye and a mouse above the eye on Katie Casimir.
She's also keeping a very close eye though on that swelling. We'll see what happens.
Huge overhand right
on that eye.
30 seconds remain here in round number 2, and boy, oh boy, will it go all the way to round 3.
At the swelling on Katie Casimir's eye. This is going to be interesting what the doctor does here.
Katie is starting to take less steps forward now. Those right hands are adding up.
And if she's having trouble with that right hand, it's going to continue to get worse and worse.
And the adrenaline dump in between these rounds, I think the adrenaline's going to wear off, and I feel like she's starting to feel those right hands. You can see it at the end.
Andy Social, the referee, looking very carefully at that eye just at the end of the round.
Can she answer the bell? I don't know if she can. It's all over! Sheila
burn! The story of the right hand, the winner of our main event of the evening. The winner by referee stoppage after the second round in the red corner, Sheila the How does it feel to come in and win the way you did?
Yeah, that was harder than any of my other fights I've had before. Katie pushed me to my limits. I'm thankful for that.
What does it mean to step in your cage?
Well, after running 9 champions fight cards and 5 or 6 absolute MMAs and seeing all these warriors come in here and fight, and I missed it. I wanted to bring it back for me, my club, and show my kids what their mom can do.
Sheila, you did it for you, but you also did it for us. Who else do you want to thank here tonight for coming in the cage?
All my thanks goes to my teammates, my tribe at Champions Creed, and the coaches there who helped me to train hard to do this. And most of all, the support of my family, my kids, my parents, and my coach and my husband.
Well, they're behind you. And so are we. Ladies and gentlemen, your